Holiday with it. Simmons is there. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Simmons dishes to Curry. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Curry on the wing. Antetokounmpo defending. Harris passes to Embiid.
Always seems to be a secondary thought process for a shooter when Giannis is in the area. Definitely throwing some shots off right now. Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
And Giannis gets it to go.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Simmons finds Green. Embiid trying to break loose. And that one's good. Simmons.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Now here is Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go. Philadelphia leading by 4. Inside. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Giannis. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. It's Curry outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Now here's Simmons. Dishes to Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Curry against DiVincenzo. And the layup is good.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Outside, Simmons. Curry kicks to Simmons. To the paint. Here's Harris. Rebounded by the Bucks. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. So it's the Bucks now, trailing by 2. Here is Forbes.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now here's Milton. It's all tied in Philadelphia. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that...
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, the coaches preach ball movement, and we saw exactly why in that first quarter.
Well, everybody just feeling the energy of the basketball as they moved it around, and lots of hands were touching it.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And stolen by Thibault. Now the 76ers on the break. Bobbed up there for Howard. And another turnover here by Philadelphia.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Maxey's checked in for Philadelphia. Here is Forbes. He's guarded by Hill. Ball's knocked loose. Korkmaz passes to Hill. Back to Korkmaz. Right wing. Pass to Hill. All alone. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Forbes. Forbes has gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. To the left wing. Maxey passes to Hill. Now Thibault defended by Portis. No doubt. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Here is Forbes. He has 5. And there's the call on Howard. That's his first foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Maxey. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Chris Middleton. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And then for Milwaukee, Lopez comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. Curry on the wing. From deep. That one misses. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. Now here's Embiid. Defense right on him. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Simmons feeling it out a bit.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Kicks it to Embiid. Outside, Green. Curry with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Just 4 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Connaughton. He dishes it to Holiday. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Down low, Embiid with the steal. And here is Curry. Pass to Simmons. To the middle. And they double up Embiid. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first half. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. With 4 seconds on the clock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
Got it up. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was and that...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The Bucks trail. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo for the tie. It's hauled in by Harris. Harris has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And last season, Giannis Antetokounmpo welcoming his first child into the world.
And maybe now an MVP at home as a most valuable papa. The mother of his son was a volleyball player in her day. So you got to think, as this kid grows up, maybe the recruits are sending letters already.
Good work there as it goes.
As Giannis has grown in his physical stature, widening those shoulders, having more strength, these are the kind of plays that make all that hard work pay off.
Now here's Simmons. Right side Curry. Embiid, no good.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Kicks it down to Middleton. Buries it from 3-point range. And it's a 4-point Bucks lead.
Well, he's accurate from behind the arc, and there's a reason why Chris Middleton takes a good amount of 3-pointers.
Simmons passes to Embiid. And the baseline jumper, no good. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. The feed now to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Chris Middleton.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And George Hills subbed in for Tobias Harris. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here is Hill. To the inside. No good from Howard.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for George Hill. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle.
That's the kind of work you want your point guard to do. Sensational ball movement by Jeff Teague there to set up his man.
The drive by Simmons. Hilton the pass to Harris. Outside for Simmons. 5 on the clock. Outside, Green. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Back to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
For 3, Middleton. Here's Giannis. And he banks in the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Mike Scott's checked in for Harris. Korkmaz comes in for Danny Green. And it's Hill in for Ben Simmons. Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. Holiday lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Scott the pass to Milton. Holiday against Hill. Inside. Here's Embiid. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track. They're going to find a way to win.
It's good from long range. And now it's a 12-point Bucks lead.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The 76ers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
And a season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. And Matisse Thybulle subbed in for Mike Scott. Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Bryn Forbes. Outside Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
And so it's Milwaukee up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 76ers trail by 12. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Noura in at the 3 spot. The shot by Holiday, no good. The 76ers shooting for the game at 42%. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
The Bucks making a switch here. Teague's checked in.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Here's Teague.
Well, Hill is using his size and speed now on the defensive end, and that's bothering the shooter.
Thibault finds Howard. Back to Thibault. Korkmaz passes to Curry. To the paint, Howard. Good D by Lopez. Milwaukee leading by 10. With his first shot attempt, a nice shot by Tucker. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
That's good from Howard on the assist by Hill.
Hard to stay with Dwight Howard in the screen and roll situations, and he's also adept at reading the slip situations.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Back to T. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. But they get it back. And Tucker kicks to T. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And the three ball is good.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Fast break, Milwaukee. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Danny Green, he's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Now Curry. Now here's Giannis. Outside Holiday. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Lopez.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Now the pass to Antetokounmpo. In the corner, Middleton with it. Back to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the 76ers. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Green, the pass to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
It's Middleton at the elbow. The kick out to Holiday. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. For the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Middleton's got 12 points in just the second half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Milwaukee.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Chris Middleton.
Every time there was a big possession or a big play, he was a major contributor. Just a great all-around game.
Hits it from three-point range.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Embiid, no good. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That'll be his second foul of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Defended by Milton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Right side, Portis. Takes a three. Scott pulls it in.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Milton. It's deflected.
76ers foul call. Mike Scott. That's his first.
And the first one drops.
Shooting for Milwaukee. Jordan
and so he hits both. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Maxey passes to Korkmaz. Here's Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
From deep three-point range. No good there. And so it's the Bucks taking care of. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting five. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Hill. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. Now here is Hill. Poked away. Harris passes to Hill. To the middle. Clock at 2. Three-pointer. Atlanta with the rebound. In the corner, it's Hunter. Down low, here's Collins. The shot that time, not on target. Some solid defense from Harris. Embiid dishes to Hill. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5 because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2" and you're 7'2", I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Curry kicks to Embiid. Off target from outside. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Bogdanovich wide open. Offensive rebound.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Hill with it. On the wing, Harris over Collins. Hill passes to Harris. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now, here's Dunn. Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Hill dishes to Embiid.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaways.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Reddish comes in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovich. Then for the 76ers, Simmons comes in for Green. And Maxey subbed in for Hill. Outside Collins. The shot from 20 feet away. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now, here's Maxey. In the corner, Simmons with it. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Alinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Young is subbed in for Chris Dunn. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
The 76ers with another miss. And stolen by Simmons. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
This is the chemistry Howard has with his guys. Fantastic at realizing when to go for alley-oops.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Reddish. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. The 76ers also with the sub. Mark Miles, he's checked in for Maxey. The 76ers trail by 5. And Simmons kicks to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Now Young. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Okongwu, the pass to Young. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. Gallinari with the steal. And they're on the break. Fernando, the pass to Gallinari. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. The pass to Fernando. It's Young on the wing. Offline with the baseline jumper. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead. They're up by 3. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Atlanta.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
Williams is out there with Young. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Okongwu in at center. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks. It's back to Hill. Howard finds Simmons. Shot clock at 5. Korkmaz passes to Thibault. Another miss by Philadelphia. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. 3-point lead. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the 76ers. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Young pass to Gallinari. With the teardrop, they get the rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oh, the lob for Simmons. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That's all you have to do. Throw it in Simmons' general direction. He'll take care of the rest.
Williams passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Gallinari. It doesn't go for him. And Philadelphia the other way now. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Thibault off target with his 3. The Hawks have gone an abysmal 0 of 6 from the field since the second quarter began. Took him no time at all on that one. And the Hawks lead by 1.
You know, you see Young's eyes light up when the break is on. Solid at scoring in transition.
And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Pass to Howard. Back to Thibault. Pass to Howard. But they'll get another chance. Second chance shot. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, I like how hard he crashes the glass. Simmons knows he has the size and timing to keep possessions alive.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Done outside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Harris. Yeah, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Drops it in from 11 feet. Embiid's got the lead up to 1 now for the 76ers.
It's never been more important for bigs to be able to stretch the floor, and Embiid has no problem doing so.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Herter gets it to go.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Maxey passes to Curry. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And sometimes all you got to do is lob it Capella's way. Often he takes care of the rest.
Here's Maxey. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. He kicks to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. It's rebounded by Herter. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And done with the slam.
Great instincts on the break. Dunn seems to have a knack for running the right route.
32 seconds left in the first half. Now, here's Maxey. Dunn covering. Harris against Dunn. Here's Embiid, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's number 2 on him already. Third foul before the half, and he may be grabbing some fouls.
Atlanta leading by 5. Dunn outside. It's stolen by Hill. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. With 1 on the clock, and Capella sends it back.
You got to be careful with it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Their biggest advantage of the period was 7. That's all for now.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
He did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Hill, and it's Green in at the 3. The 3 from Hill, and it's John Collins with the rebound. And Collins has got the ball here for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter, no good. Up top, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Dunn passes to Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Kept alive. Capella dishes to Collins. It's stolen by Hill. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry leading the charge. Gets the bucket and the foul. That's on Clint Capella. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
Oh, his 3-ball is wet. Bogdanovich shoots a good number of these because of how accurate he is from it.
Hill kicks to Embiid. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Embiid's got 10 points. The Hawks leading by 3. Done outside. Capella, high post. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. That shot off. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now here's Milton. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Collins. Shot clock at 3. Green. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Hill against Dunn. And there's Collins on the assist from Dunn. Dunn's got 3 assists in the game. And here's Milton. Kicks to Harris. Back to Milton. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And that one's good. Green.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. And here is Capella. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Capella. He can't get it to go. Good D by Embiid. The 76ers trail. Harris finds Embiid. Outside, Green. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 3.
I mean, and really major props to Capella for reading shot angles so well. His timing on these putback slams couldn't be any better.
Milton on top. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And there's the feed to Harris. And the shot goes in.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Off target from 3-point range.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor. The chemistry Embiid has with his guys. I mean, he seems to know exactly when to go for these alley-oops.
Dunn dishes to Bogdanovich. Over Milton. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Just off his game, forcing a few shots, not letting the game come to him naturally.
And stolen by Dunn. All alone. And Dunn with the slam.
An excellent defender. You can see that Dunn takes pleasure in coming up with steals.
Hill passes to Harris. Launches it. It's off. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. Hawks ahead, leading by just 1. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Okongwu, Lou Williams out there with Young. Then there's Gallinari, and it's Fernando in at the 4th. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Young kicks to Williams, back to Young, and the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Young outside. To the inside, and stolen by Thibault.
I love when guys are alert and aware on doing a great job to prevent the entry pattern.
Korkmaz, no good. The Hawks leading. Young with no one around. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Young's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Hawks. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Left side, Curry. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Throws it up high.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Williams against Curry. Left side Williams. Howard with the steal. Curry with it. To the middle. It's a hand on it. Fernando pulls it in. Hawks shooting about 42% so far. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard patrolling the defensive end.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. John Collins comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Trae Young. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green in for Korkmaz.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Huerter, the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 3.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Simmons dishes to Curry. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. Curry passes to Embiid.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. 1:56 left here in the fourth quarter. Green against Gallinari. Embiid with the steal.
Intelligent defense. He reads the play. Gets himself in the perfect position to come up with the steal. While becoming more and more of a leader, Simmons has no fear in taking shots on big possessions.
Williams against Simmons. To the paint. Here's Capella. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
Well, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Outside, Simmons. In the corner, it's Harris. Capella against Simmons. There's the dish to Embiid, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Chris Dunn's checked in for the Hawks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Hill's checked in. Dunn dishes to Collins. Back to Dunn. Lobbed up there for Collins. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Curry on the wing. And Capella sends it back. And they get it back. Curry kicks to Embiid. Shoots over Capella. Knocked loose. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Curry passes to Harris. Here's Embiid. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And we know Embiid can shoot the ball, which is why he fools defenders with the pump fake.
And Philadelphia making a change here. And Embiid drops them both.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. 1 possession game now.
Now Capella. Back to Huerter. Top of the key, Dunn. A 3-ball. No good that time. And Philadelphia calls time here. Guys, what do you think?
And they need a miracle, guys. They don't have enough time for the catch-and-shoot 3, so the only hope is for an alley-oop and an and-one to finish out.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Chris Dunn.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent. And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque. And nothing.
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
And David, he is just getting started. Great stuff. Thanks as always. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Teague out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now done after Chris Middleton missed from long range. Capella with the bucket. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Well, you always have to do your best to keep up with Chris Dunn, guys. I mean, just absolutely remarkable in transition, given his athleticism.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Bucks passing it around.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Done with it. Pass to Capella. To the wing right side. And here is Hunter. Kicks it out to Collins. And here's Young from the arc. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Middleton outside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Collins.
And, you know, Middleton is really dangerous on the drive. He often gets to the rim in a heartbeat and forces defenders to end up fouling him.
Middleton hits them both.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The pass to Collins. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And here we go. Teague heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Teague.
That giant wingspan of Antetokounmpo, man, wreaking havoc on opposing players and really mucking up passing lanes too, man. He can be everywhere with that ferocious motor and those long arms.
And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Nice move. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for Atlanta. 3-point lead. Over Middleton. And Young with the basket on the assist by Hunter. Young's got 7 points.
And yes, sometimes Young can't be stopped. This is the kind of player he can be. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
And here's Young following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Back to Capella. From the stripe. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his second basket of the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Middleton. 5 points in the game. And Lopez has it in the corner. Teague the pass to Middleton. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, bully balling his way to the rack that time. Lopez with a great second effort.
Young looking it over. Boy,
he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Antetokounmpo, no good. For Atlanta, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Bucks. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Young. And it's Williams in for Chris Dunn. Middleton, he nails it. And we're tied up. Middleton's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry in looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Here's Williams. Pass to Huerter. From outside the arc, the Hawks again can't hit. No good on that one. Tie game in Milwaukee. And we've got more NBA action. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nora in at the small forward. Here is Forbes after the basket by Atlanta. Back to Holiday. Makes it off the glass.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Out to the right wing. Fernando, the pass to Okongwu. Passes to Tucker. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't go. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Here's Gallinari. Here's Fernando. He kicks it to Gallinari. At the tip. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Atlanta. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides you with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys there were. So Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Here is Williams after the basket by Milwaukee. The high post shot. That's good from Collins on the assist by Williams.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Trae Young, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Williams. Here's Dunn following the basket by Chris Middleton. Pass to Young. Inside. Capella kicks to Young. Just 5 to shoot. And the rebound goes to Lopez. And so the ball's out of bounds. Middleton touched it last. Young against DiVincenzo. Ball's knocked loose and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. So it's the Bucks now. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Trailing by 2. Back to DiVincenzo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Here's Teague, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Yeah, you could see how Teague was probing the defender there, seeing if he could catch him leaning and drive to the rim. Nicely done.
Young against DiVincenzo. Young pass to Dunn. Back to Young. Here's Capella. Kicks it to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Young. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
You gotta like seeing this from Young, wanting to prove he's more than just a jump shooter.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Outside Teague. Kicks it down to Middleton. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Now here's Lopez. Now here's DiVincenzo. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Young outside from deep. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Well, one thing you like there is the extra pass. Evidence that the game is starting to slow down for Dunn.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Middleton's got 5 points now in the quarter. Dunn passes to Young. Back to Dunn. And a wide open look for Capella. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And this Hawks team still learning. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, Trae Young displaying his skills today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. They've got Okongwu, Bogdanovich out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Fernando in a power forward. Now Portis. After Gallinari missed from long range. Mora, the pass to Holiday. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. The Hawks leading. The pass to Bogdanovich. Gallinari outside. Pass to Fernando. The Hawks working the ball around. Taken away by Holiday. Pushing it up. And Tucker kicks to Holiday. For the lead. Fernando pulls it in. Fernando's got 4 rebounds in this game. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Bucks trail by 5. Outside Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got his second bucket.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Bogdanovich looking around. Outside Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Okongwu. He can't get that one, so Milwaukee will take it the other way. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Tucker finds Holiday. For the tie. Drops in the tray. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks, and the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Reddish comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for Bojan Bogdanovich. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Lou Williams. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
Whew, that's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers, Bucks. You know what? I would probably go Lakers or Bucks because you would have an opportunity to coach someone who arguably might be considered the best to ever play the game. Because I think Giannis is trending in that direction, and LeBron obviously already is.
How about a guy like Kemba Walker and coaching the Celtics, having him to do what you want to do on the floor?
Oh, he'd be brilliant, and yeah. Kemba, one of the most underrated leaders in our game. Great human being. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Connaughton. Middleton on the wing. Money from the wing. Middleton's got the game tied up here for the Bucks.
The obvious work ethic of Middleton on full display there. I mean, the quick release off the pass, which leaves the defense without much to do.
Now, here's Dunn. It's tipped. Giannis inside. Capella covering. Yep, that one goes.
And with each season, Antetokounmpo continues to polish up his post game. He's got such a nice high release on his shot, and at his size, virtually impossible to block it.
Done against Middleton. Here's Huerter. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it out to Collins. Launches a three. Huerter, no good. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. Young comes in for Kevin Huerter. Middleton outside. The tray. That shot off the mark. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Almost, but it rolls out.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Absolutely awesome to watch Antetokounmpo rise up for these throwdowns. I mean, it's really quite easy for him.
Young, good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. It's hauled in by Dunn. The Hawks trail it. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Hunter with the jam.
You just can't leave anyone open around Young. He's very capable of spotting his uncovered teammates.
Middleton for 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Young, no good. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Giannis throws it down.
And Antetokounmpo is really an absolute terror in the open floor. I mean, love seeing a guy his size run the floor the way he does. Wow, impressive.
3/4 of play in a close game here. Milwaukee. We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Milwaukee in the lead. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Porter. Oh!
Man. And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Young against Holiday. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded closely. 4 on the shot clock. Tries from 16. Young's shot is off. Milwaukee leading by 4. Here's Middleton. But he recovers it. Reverses. Atlanta with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. DiVincenzo against Young. The wide open look here for Holiday. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins.
And the work ethic coming into play there. I like how Young can just focus on the task at hand.
In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
You know, this has been a totally different half for him. He definitely looks more comfortable now, guys.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. There's the 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. Giannis kicks to Middleton. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Hawks trail by 4. Now Williams. Gallinari outside. Back to Williams. Capella inside. Working on Portis. Count that bucket.
When Capella plays with force inside, watch out. I like his intensity.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Now DiVincenzo. Giannis drives in. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Giannis has got the lead up to 4 now for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo against Gallinari. Back to Young. Count the basket. Young's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Antetokounmpo against
Well, I tell you, the future of the Greek Freak is extremely bright. I mean, he really has shown the ability to deliver in important spots of game.
Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Young.
Nice play call there. Down the stretch, getting him the open look.
Yeah, I'd put that one on the defense. I mean, they can't leave him open at this stage.
Holiday with the 3. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance bucket. They can make a big difference.
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
Giannis with it. There's a minute left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. And foul on the shot. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
Bobby Portis taking 2 shots.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Collins checked in for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on Nate McMillan talking to his team. He told them they have to pick it up. He said there's no time like the present, fellas. Embrace the moment, and let's take back this game. See what they can do, Kevin.
Young outside. This is it to Collins. Back to Young. The three. It's rebounded by Portis. Here's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. This shot by Middleton. Wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, until that final buzzer sounds, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out. Fires from deep. And another three for Milwaukee.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. The win is there. Go get it.
Really clever with the basketball. Young so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Shooting from
It's the first that will put them up by 9.
2 shots.
He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
Yeah, you'd like to convert them all, but that should still be enough to secure the win.
Shots good from Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room. And
thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon. D8.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Now here's Lopez out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big man up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Curry is inside, guarded by Holiday. Harris, good.
This speaks to how confident Tobias Harris is in his offensive game, ready to shoot as soon as that ball reaches him.
In the corner, Middleton with it. And there's the pass to Antetokounmpo. The offensive rebound. Middleton, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And so it's Milwaukee now. 76ers getting the bucket. DiVincenzo against Green. Yes, that goes in.
Well, instead of flailing for a foul, Drew Holiday does not expect the call, maintains his focus, and gets that shot to go.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season, but in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the nuances of the game. There's no doubt that Dante did that last year, and this year has stepped in and continued to contribute to this ball club.
And the 76ers making a change here. Hill's checked in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Passes it to Simmons. The dish to Harris. Over Holiday, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's now 7 points for Tobias Harris. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Back to DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. It's all knotted up.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Lopez with the steal.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
And Simmons really using his insane athleticism on that drive. A remarkable penetrator who really carves up the defense.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Simmons. Korkmaz checked in for Harris. And it's Shake Milton in for Green. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Now here's Howard, following the shot by Drew Holiday. Hill against Holiday. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
76ers ball.
A minute 20 left in the first. 6 to shoot. Milton kicks to Howard. Those three-pointers off the mark. Bucks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Nice shot by Portis.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Milton. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. It's back to Hill. Howard trying to free himself up. Hill, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
And Holiday throws it down.
Holiday did a great job there, realizing they had an opportunity in transition, taking advantage of the numbers. Those are the kind of situations where they thrive.
Now here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. The 76ers with another miss. Milwaukee leading by 4. Milwaukee shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting. So some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Now here's Maxey, guarded by Holiday. Kicks to Howard. Now here's Maxey. It's tipped and stolen by Portis. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll return shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Bucks. They've got Chris Middleton. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard. Howard, the pass to Maxey. No good on the 3. Bucks leading by 6. Down low, and Tucker kicks to Connaughton. Misses the 3. Bucks passing it around. Middleton for 3. And again, the Bucks miss. The 76ers have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Howard. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Pushing it up. That one good for 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Maxey. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 76ers with another miss. For Milwaukee, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Middleton looking it over. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Korkmaz. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so they foul intentionally. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
And go figure is right. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Drew Holiday's checked in for the Bucks. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Curry's checked in.
Yeah, and when Simmons is driving inside, he's going to sky up for the flush, getting to the basket in no time.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 3rd assist on the night. And here is Simmons. 6 points for him. Here's Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, Harris does a good job. Stop, show the ball, get him up in the air, and then find your way to the free throw line.
And Harris drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And Seth Curry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. So it's the Bucks now. Left side, Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
Lopez with the steal. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks.
That's a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in. Shots good by Middleton.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. A manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 6. Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one. Simmons with it. There's the lob for Harris. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Middleton can't get it to go.
He's not very hard to defend right now. This is when the defense might step back and let him try to find his range.
They kick it out to Green. Milton trying to break free. Green, no luck. On offense here, the Bucks. They're on a 15-6 run. From deep, Giannis. Rebound by the 76ers. And now the fast break. Embiid with the ball. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. Back to DiVincenzo. No good with the triple. And here comes the break. And here's Harris from the arc. Embiid. And so it's Milwaukee. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of basketball following him.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 15. Kenny. And
well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Heading underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. We've got Joel Embiid, Matisse Thybulle's out there with Howard. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Hill in at the point guard. And here is Hill, following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. And Embiid throws it down.
And George Hill recognizing when his man was open, an effective pass that time.
Curry against Howard. Dishes it to Lopez. Up again, and staying with the play, Middleton. Middleton's got 11.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Now here is Hill. No points in the game yet for him. It's thrown by to Kumbo, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez, and it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And Philadelphia has possession. Following the three by Milwaukee, the drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
And the foul called on Danny Green. That's foul number 2 for him. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Guarded by Kirk. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. Portis gets to Middleton.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Outside, Simmons. To the middle. Here's Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And that's now 11 points for Tobias Harris.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. To the paint. And Portis throws it down.
Yep, that's a great look from Giannis there.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the 76ers. Trailing by 17. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Embiid dishes to Harris. A lot of great talkers over the years. Trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you figuring out what works for you. I've seen some guys, they don't say smack. They don't say a word during the course of the game, but they will cut your heart out. So it's just about what fits your personality in terms of making you play your best.
Well, I'm glad you don't trash talk here on 2K, Greg. I'll tell you that right now.
No, we don't do that. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers trail by 17. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Hill against T. Hill passes to Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Portis kicks to Connaughton. Feeds it to Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tucker's got his first 2 points of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Offensive rebound. Thibault, the pass to Howard. Count it from 12. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the third. Aston Morrow. He kicks it to Tucker. 5 to shoot. Here's Teague. Banked in off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Just a stellar job from Jeff Teague to get hit and still possess the wherewithal to finish off the play.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. No good from Howard.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And we'll be back with you shortly. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. P.J. Tucker is out there with Brook Lopez. Then it's Chris Middleton. Then it's Holiday. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Maxey passes to Howard. Harris inside. Defended by Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. The 3. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers trail by 19. Simmons with it. Now guarded by Middleton.
Well, the long arms of Middleton getting up there on defense and throwing that.
What a jam!
Wow, fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Nice. You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Now here is Holiday. To the inside. Middleton outside. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. Milwaukee, no good that time either. The 76ers trail by 15. Howard dishes to Simmons. Back to Howard. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him and see if he can find it.
Shots good by Middleton.
And with that 3, his 2nd of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Hill passes to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Nice job of running that pick and roll to perfection. Hill pretty good at cutting passes through the defense.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. And then for Philadelphia, Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Hill. And it's Seth Curry in for Maxey. Curry can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 16. The wide open look here for Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. Buries it from about 10 feet away.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. He dishes it to Middleton. Over Harris. They get it back.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter. And just Shakespearean there, a smart read. Saw the defense was collapsing inside, so he wisely pulled up from the outside and drilled it.
Now here is Holiday. Giannis passes to DiVincenzo. There's 1:38 left in the game. The pass to Holiday. It's up a 3. And the Bucks miss again. And the 76ers with possession. They're on an 11-3 run. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Harris up top. Back to Embiid. Passes to Harris. Embiid trying to break loose. Harris no good. The Bucks shooting from the field. 44%, not bad.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Milwaukee.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And while there was some nice performances tonight, it definitely ended up being a solid outing for Chris Middleton.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Hard to imagine a much better target on the alley-oop than Embiid. Get the lob anywhere in his vicinity, and you might wind up on a highlight reel.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. And now Philadelphia on the break. Curry leading the charge. Holiday lets it go with a 3. Great positioning on the putback.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. Certainly one of the most beautiful. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with George Hill. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here is Hill. Outside Green. Three-pointer. That one misses. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Collins. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
76ers moving the ball around. Hill dishes to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Nice dime to the open man. George Hill, more of a combo guard, making things happen right there.
Dunn looking over the floor. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Hill, no good. And it's the Hawks' ball. Dunn passes to Collins. Back to Dunn. Hunter, no one around him. No good from outside.
It's so hard to keep the defense honest when you miss wide open looks like that.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. From the arc. Rebound by the Hawks. Hunter with it. Dunn outside. Puts it up. And that one hits back iron.
Just a little off to start this game. 1 for 5, looking to find some kind of rhythm.
Curry kicks to Hill. And it's John Collins with the rebound. For Atlanta, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside Green, and stolen by Dunn. Goes up to the stripe. Second shot opportunity. Takes the 13-footer. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here is Hill. The pass to Harris. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. The Hawks leading. Outside Collins. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Harris. Embiid with it, and guarded by Capella. Curry dishes to Hill. A putback and staying with the play, Harris. And it's a tie ball game.
A tremendous defensive rebounder. Harris getting it done at the offensive end that time.
Hill against Dunn. Kicks it to Capella. Pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Outside, Simmons. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
And sometimes you have no chance of stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
The Hawks trailing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The putback, and it's Gallinari on the follow.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Simmons. And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. The 76ers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And here's Young from the arc. It's not going to go for him. It's all tied in Philadelphia. And we'll be back with you right after this. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Some people might feel they got some hometown calls, but when your team is pushing the action, you often get the benefit of the doubt.
They've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Simmons. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Korkmaz at the 2-guard spot. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
Bruno Fernando's checked in. For Reddish. Atlanta's shooting it disastrous. 25% from the field so far. Fernando, the pass to Williams. There's the dish to Young. Pass to Fernando. 3 on the clock. And he uses the glass on the layup. Young's got his first bucket of the night.
The ability of Trae Young to take it up inside makes him difficult to pressure out on the perimeter.
Thybulle, the pass to Korkmaz. And Howard has it in the corner. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thybulle. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Young against Simmons. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots. And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Now here's Milton. Following the miss by Lou Williams. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
And Dwight Howard wants to be a factor offensively. Important to him to get those touches.
Williams kicks to Young. Now the pass to Fernando. Now here's Okongwu. Defended by Thybulle. Here's Young. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Howard, the pass to Simmons. Shoots the 3. Come on. The shot misses. And Atlanta will come the other way.
That's next level vision. Young could probably lead the league in assists if that were his goal.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Gallinari against Simmons. Down low. Ball stolen. And there's a foul. It'll go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Done outside. Passes it to Collins. Bogdanovich looking around. Shot clock at 5. The score now all even. Bogdanovich has got his second basket of the night.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Now here is Harris. To the middle. Hawks have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Capella. Feeds to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Over to the wing. Done outside. Lob pass to Capella. It's stolen by Hill. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Curry with a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Hawks shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. And finished off by Collins.
Got to know where Collins is, especially when the break is on. He runs the floor beautifully.
There's 31 seconds left now here in the second. Hill kicks to Embiid. Another miss by Philadelphia.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yes, let's look on the bright side. You got a great look. It's a play that you might want to go back to again.
Top of the key, done. Right side, Collins. From past the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good and a star in his role. Clint Capella. Thanks for joining.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. A 2-point game on the court for Atlanta. Leonard at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in its center. Now here's Collins. Connects from 3-point range. Collins has got the first points of the second half up on the board for Atlanta. Now here is Hill. He's still scoreless so far in this one. They kick it out to Green. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's Dunn. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Dunn. Back to Bogdanovich. It's good. Bogdanovich has got 4 points in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 3. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Curry on the wing. He feeds it to Embiid. Basket good. Embiid's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific game plan coming out of halftime. A perfect 3 for 3 from the field.
Outside Bogdanovich. Done outside. And the rejection by Embiid.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on. And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here is Hill after Clint Capella's bucket. Pass to Embiid. It's back to Hill. Dishes to Embiid. The feed to Harris. Embiid inside. Capella covering for the tie. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So both teams changing it up here. Now, here is Young. He kicks it to Williams. Back to Young. Just 5 on the clock. Over Thibault. Young's shot is off.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
Putting the pass to Simmons. Can't connect from short range.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Wow, defensively, for some reason, they've come out flat here in the second half.
Now here's Simmons. 1:05 left in the third quarter of the game. Thibault kicks to Simmons. There's the triple. The 76ers again can't hit it. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Young. Again, Young missing.
I'll tell you what, he's been off target all night, and his teammates have had to rally.
Howard, the pass to Korkmaz. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic LU jam.
Yeah, and Superman taking flight for the lob finish.
The pass to going up. Here's Fernando. Defended by Thibault. Passes it to Young. Oh, that's blocked.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Fernando. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Matisse Thibault. Ben Simmons is out there with Howard. Then it's Curry. And it's Maxey in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now, here's Thibault. It's stolen by Reddish. And here's the fast break. And stolen by Thibault. 4-on-3 break. 76ers moving the ball around. Right side Curry. He dishes it to Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And the 76ers lead by 1.
Always a treat to watch Simmons operating that screen and roll. His IQ is just simply off the chart.
Young against Simmons. And it's put back up and in by Capella. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Now, here's Maxey. Outside Curry. Lobbed up there for Howard. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
Young dishes to Reddish. Gallinari up top for the three. It's hauled in by Thibault. Here's Capella, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Great initiative from Capella there, seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
That's good from Capella, and Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Howard. Tobias Harris comes in for Seth Curry. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And George Hills subbed in for Maxey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's done in for Trae Young. Now, here's Green. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. Here's Dunn. Bogdanovich passes to Dunn. Lob pass to Capella. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Here's Milton, and here's Hill for three. The shot that time, not on target. Done with some nice D. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Collins finds Bogdanovich. Done outside. Pass to Capella. Good D by Embiid.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Here's Milton. Embiid trying to break loose. Milton's shot is good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
And I don't think he expected to get that good of a look. Poor communication defensively.
And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And Simmons, he's checked in for the 76ers. Here's Dunn. Inside, Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Dunn's got his fourth assist in this one.
And we've talked about Collins becoming a go-to scorer. Important points right there.
Now here's Simmons. To the right wing. Green kicks to Simmons. Dish now to Embiid, and he gets the basket. The coach's challenge has been issued. First game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
On the pass to Embiid. It counts. And that shot brings them to within just one.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Now, here's Dunn. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Baseline J on the way. That one's not going to go. Capella against Embiid. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Nine seconds left in the fourth. Outside, Simmons. Oh, the all-or-nothing shot, no good. And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our setting tonight. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Chris Dunn is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Young. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins wide open, he fires. From outside off the mark. Lopez with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. Giannis passes to Holiday. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. For both teams tonight, Clark, unbelievable talent up front.
Agreed. And, you know, in the trenches, in the paint is where this one's going to be decided. It's going to be won or lost there. And that's not something we say very often in this day and age with the three-point shooting, the small ball, the spacing of the floor, the pick-and-roll action. It'll be different tonight.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Lopez. Count it.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Dishes it to Collins. Back to Young. In the corner, it's Hunter. Young outside. Capella finds Young. Collins with it. Defended by DiVincenzo. Just 3 to shoot. Here's Capella. Can't hit that one. Good D by Lopez. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
And the pass to Collins. To the paint. Puts the move on. And he lays it up and in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to Giannis. Unloads from 9. Rebound, Atlanta. On its way from Young for 2. And the rebound goes to Lopez.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
And staying with the play, Middleton.
Well, I tell you what, Middleton getting his hands dirty inside on the glass. We know he can shoot it from outside, but inside points are bonus.
Now, here is Young. Bobbed up there for Collins. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Shots good by Middleton.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Young against DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Giannis. Capella kicks to Collins. Floats one. Good D by Lopez. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. Outside Holiday. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Young, no good. Bucks leading by 6. Middleton for 3. It's hauled in by Dunn. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Capella dishes to Young. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Another miss by Young.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And it goes down 2 points. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Bucks.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
Here's Hunter. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Lopez right side. Takes the 3. Atlanta with the rebound. We got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And that one's good. Hunter.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Giannis outside. But they recover it. The kick out to Holiday. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And you know, Antetokounmpo is really a master at getting a hand up in the face of shooters. Excellent at contesting.
And so it's Milwaukee with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We come back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And, you know, for them, guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. E.J. Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. And there's Teague. And it's Nora in at the 3 spot. Forbes. The three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Misses from short range.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Tucker finds Portis. Bucks passing it around. For 3. That one doesn't drop. Good tee by Williams. There's the lob to the hoop. And Okongwu slams it in.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there. Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Here's Bogdanovich. Tips it up. Forbes with the rebound. Bucks leading by 4. To the inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gallinari. Well, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important. And then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. Forbes can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
So for the Hawks, Tony Snell's checked in for Reddish. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Holiday comes in for Jeff Teague. Huerter, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Connaughton. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And there's the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. That's his first foul. So for the Hawks, Reddish comes in for Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. Milwaukee also making some changes. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Antetokounmpo subbed in for Pat Connaughton. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Here's the 3. And again, the Bucks miss. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Hawks. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Portis drives in. Passes to Forbes. Jacks up a 3. Not going to go that time.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Down low. Gallinari passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Gallinari. Forbes with the rebound.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Really, you know what? Trying to keep Antetokounmpo off the glass, that's a tough assignment because he's long and he can leap.
Outside Williams from 17 feet out. That one rolling around and rims out. Bucks leading by 6. Giannis kicks to Holiday over Williams, and Drew Holiday, the bucket on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Holiday's got his second basket. 58 seconds left to play in the first half. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And there it is for him. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Quick off the dribble. Gets a step on the nearest defender. Bye-bye, says Williams.
Here is Forbes. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Forbes. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Like the assertiveness, and that comes from having the green light to shoot off the pass. And Forbes, one of the very best shooters off the pass or dribble.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams against Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Fires for 3.
Well, he's a balanced, smooth.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings. It was a fast pace for Milwaukee at the outset. They did it just the way it was. And that'll do it for.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Hawks trail by 9. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Dunn is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Young, no good. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Lets it go. Young, good. Young's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Hawks.
Right there on display for you was Clint Capella's continuing growth offensively. Eyes up, ready to make the next pass before he got the ball.
Holiday with the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Collins has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to the right wing. Hunter kicks to Dunn. Outside Collins. This one for 3. And no good. Now the Bucks take it the other way. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Shot's good by Middleton.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Dunn passes to Hunter. Back to Dunn. Over Holiday. No good off the back of the rim.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
For 3, Middleton, and it's John Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 5th rebound in this one. Got that one up quick.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now here's Middleton. Lopez left side. Just 5 to shoot. Holiday lays it up and banks it in. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bucks.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Young dishes to Dunn. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kept alive by Atlanta. The kick out to Young. To the middle. Capella, the pass to Young. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have. You're right.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Holiday, no one around him. Again, Holiday missing. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They trail by 9 points. Young, good.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Young pass to Dunn. 1:30 left here in the third quarter. Young, no good.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
From downtown, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end. Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. The Hawks trail by 11. Wants to get it to Collins and does. Hunter, no one around him. That 3 off the mark.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
The kick out to Lopez. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow. Antetokounmpo's got 6.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Young, good.
Well, he's having a great half here. Exactly the opposite of the first.
There's the lob into the Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Here's Young, and he banks in the layup. He's got 12.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Middleton for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. Drew Holiday has been on display for the Milwaukee Bucks. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. A moment now to reset the lineups back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard spot. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. Here is Forbes. And the 3-ball is good. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this here at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
Bucks leading by 14. Giannis high post. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Fires the 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
And, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. Tony Snell's checked in for Reddish. Milwaukee also making some changes. Chris Middleton's checked in for Antetokounmpo, and it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Here's Williams. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Inside. Left side, Portis. He dishes it to Middleton. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Portis has got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Guys, it is not that complicated. When a shot goes up, hit and go get. That means hit your man and then go get the ball.
And Okongwu slams it in.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
That's tipped and stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. The putback. It's good on the putback. Capella's got it back down to single digits for the Hawks.
Boy, if you don't block out Clint Capella, the putback throwdown is exactly what you get.
Middleton outside. Here's the pass to Holiday. 6 to shoot. For the 3. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Young with no one around. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. From the arc. Rebound Atlanta. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Back to Collins from past the arc. Here's Capella. Kicks it out to Collins. It's Young on the wing. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Pass to Connaughton. Down low. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. For 3, Middleton hits it from three-point range.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bucks.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis.
And the way he rebounded, he surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Williams passes to Okongwu. Outside Williams. Snell from outside. Rebounded by Tucker. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Now Bogdanovich. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. A solid win on the road for them.